Frank? Frank, are you there?
No. He went jogging.
Oh, you.
And there's no one else at home either.
You know, it's a good thing that I love you so much.
Is that all you've got to say to me, Miss Coleridge? Because if it is, I'm going to have one of my aides explain to you that I'm a very busy man. And in the future, Miss Coleridge, I'm going to have to find it necessary to make such violent love to you.
Oh, Frank, you sound like you're in great spirits.
Well, why not? You're looking at a man who's got the world at his fingertips. Jill, all my life I've dreamed of holding public office, and suddenly the cop's off the beat and on the podium. Mr. Councilman, I'd like to know your viewpoint on the women's issue. Why, certainly I'd be pleased to address myself to the issue of women. It is a subject I feel quite strongly about, and I can say with no doubt at all, with all the certainty in the world, and with all my heart, that there is only one woman in the world for me, and that woman is...
Frank! Are you sure that we're alone?
You think I'd be talking like this if my father were under the couch? It's all right, Di. You can come out now. No, actually, he's gone to see one of his suppliers, and Dee's out with little John, and Mary's cleaning up headquarters, and Mother's downstairs.
I know. She sent me up here.
You see, that woman's always doing what's best for her children. Come here. Let me look at you. Have I ever told you that you're the most beautiful woman in all the world?
You sure have.
Well, then let me confirm my previous statement.
Frank, listen to me. Something's happened.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Delia took little John shopping for new pajamas.
Frank, it's not about Dee.
No, I expect she'll find a pair of satin Dr. Denton, so I've got you alone, like it or not.
Please. Please just listen to me, okay?
Did I say something wrong?
No, of course not. But something's happened. And this time I don't think there's any easy solution.
What are you talking about?
Frank, I'm not afraid for us. Please believe that. I'm not even afraid about your family anymore. But your career, it's just beginning. It's a whole new world for you. And I want you to enjoy it. I don't want anything to spoil this for you.
Jill, what are you talking about?
Nick Szabo knows about us.
This week, Greenlee recruits Scott for her plan.
All you have to do is get to know a gorgeous blonde.
But he's playing by his own rules.
You're gonna need to make it worth my time.
And David's back in the game.
Kendall tried to kill me. Now it's her turn to pay.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on Soapnet.
Jerry's not the Balkan, which means he's still out there and we have no clue who he is.
This week,
I don't live my life in fear.
We gotta deal with reality.
can Sonny protect Brenda when she comes face to face with her enemy?
I'll have my revenge.
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on Soapnet.
Are you one of the millions of people living with incontinence and you're on Medicaid? Now you can have all your incontinence supplies delivered right to your door at no cost to you and with free shipping thanks to ActiveStyle.
ActiveStyle offers you a convenient solution to incontinence at no cost to you if you're Medicaid eligible. When you call ActiveStyle, a personal incontinence consultant, someone just like me, will help you find the appropriate product for your level of need, assured by our Get It Right guarantee. That's right, if you're on Medicaid, our service costs you nothing. Regain your independence. Make the call. We do all your paperwork and send the supplies you need at no cost to you, delivered discreetly right to your door. Plus, shipping is free too.
ActiveStyle helped me find the right fit. Then they send my supplies free. I don't have to be embarrassed at the store and then lug home bulky packages.
ActiveStyle follows up to check on your supplies and sends more before you run out. And all our incontinence products arrive in discreet, unmarked boxes. If you or someone you know is incontinent, call the toll-free number on your screen. After a few understanding questions, we will find the right solution and ship in just days. If the fit is not right, we'll send different products until you are satisfied. That's our Get It Right guarantee. Call Active Style today. Get a discreet consultation. Find the perfect fit. Let us do the paperwork. Enjoy door-to-door shipping, all at no cost to you.
Call the toll-free number now. If you're on Medicaid, we'll ship your incontinence supplies right to your door. No more embarrassment at the store. Active Style is the most convenient way to get your incontinence supplies, and it costs you nothing. So pick up the phone and call right now.
Don't let incontinence limit your life. Get your first supply now. For your personal consultation, call now or log on for more information. Make the call.
Dr. Ryan?
Hi.
Hi. Did anybody ever tell you you look great in white?
Oh, well, at one time, Dr. Coleridge, I considered becoming an ice cream man. But I became too interested in the human body.
Thank heaven for that. You know, it's about 12 hours since I saw you last.
Have I changed much?
Well, I'd say you're more wonderful, more charming, more handsome than ever before. More ready to make me believe anything you tell me. You know, I missed you yesterday.
I missed you, too. Thanksgiving is always real good at our house. I kept wishing you were there to share it with.
Really, Pat? That makes me feel great, because I want to share everything with you. I never felt that way about anybody before. I never felt all these feelings before.
Good morning, Dr. Carter.
Well, hi, Kenneth. How are you?
Oh, not too bad.
You know, you sort of startled me. I didn't see you coming.
It's these magic crepe soles.
What?
One of the first things I learned when I started working at Riverside Hospital, I learned about the magic shoes.
Magic shoes?
Yeah, everyone's so quiet. You can walk anywhere without being detected, like ghosts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
How's Dr. Bolak feeling today?
Oh, much better, thanks. We all had Thanksgiving dinner in a room last night, and, well, it wasn't like Thanksgivings in the past, but, well, we had one or two things to be thankful for.
Next year, she'll be basting the turkey.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm really looking forward to beginning work in the lab with her.
Oh, yeah, well, you'll work hard and learn a lot, but, well, she'll make it all seem like fun.
Was that lady visiting Dr. Bolak your mother?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Oh, I just knew. I guess I've spent a lot of time in my life observing people.
You know, no one's ever told me I look like my mother.
Oh, you don't? But you give off similar vibrations.
Oh.
I always check out a person's vibrations. That's how I tell whether I like them. You can tell so much from watching people.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Your mother's quite an elegant lady.
Why, thanks.
Impeccable dresser.
Yeah? She got a lot of style.
Got a lot of money.
What?
Oh, excuse me, but I tend to notice those things. You see, I would have done anything to have seen my mother dressed like that. Unfortunately, we could never afford it. There was never any money in the house because of my father.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
My mother never had any pretty clothes or a new car or even a week's vacation. She never had a peaceful day in her life, but what she did have was a certain joy about her, a certain commitment to living and making the best of it. Dr. Bolak reminds me of my mother at times. Of course, my mother wasn't educated or career-oriented, but she had a special loveliness like Dr. Bolak. And like your aunt, the most beautiful blonde hair. People used to tell me as a child, her hair looked like spun gold. I imagine as a girl, my mother looked an awful lot like Faith Coleridge. Yeah, I bet she looked just like Faith.
Roger told Nick about us.
I was furious with him. But Frank, I understand what happened. They beat him up so badly, he was terrified that it would happen again, only this time his hands. And all the time that you were in the hospital, when everybody thought you would die, he was good to me, really good to me. But now I realize that it all sprang from a guilty conscience because he was blackmailing you.
Jill, I don't have much respect for Roger, but in all fairness, I don't know if anyone could have withstood that kind of threat.
Frank, he also told Nick about the $6,500, that you gave it to him because you didn't want him to tell about us.
It doesn't really matter now. The question is, what's Nick going to do?
Well, if it isn't Miss Jill Coleridge making a legal house call.
Hello, Dee.
Yoo-hoo! Hello. I think you'd be very relieved to know that I didn't lose little John in the department store.
Where is he?
He's downstairs. Your mother is bouncing him on her lap, and she's telling him what a devoted father he has and how you're going to play with him when you get well.
He really loves his grandmother.
You know, Frank, he would love anyone who would pay some attention to him. I really think that you ought to try it for a while.
Oh, Dee, why are you so determined to make it hard on everybody?
I am not making it hard on everyone. See, it's not hard on you. You reap the rewards. You don't wash dishes. You don't have to change your baby's diaper. You just chase my husband.
Look, I am not chasing after your husband.
Look, if you have a thing for married men, that's fine. I mean, really, Jill, that's okay with
Dee, stop this.
But with 2 million married men in the city, I don't know why she has to throw herself at you.
I am not throwing myself on Frank.
Then would you kindly explain to me what you are doing? And while you're at it, Jill, why don't you tell Johnny and Maeve and Little John and every voter in Riverside?
Jill, if you'll give me a call later, I'll have those names and addresses.
All right, around 3.
You know, I always used to wonder about girls like you. But I guess it's very hard when you get to be your age to find unattached men.
Delia, knock it off.
You know, but she's very lucky. Because about 10 years ago, she would have been called an old maid.
Oh, come on. Frank doesn't want to listen to this. He's got a lot of other things on his mind, so why don't you save this subject for another time, okay?
I will stay off the subject if you stay off my husband.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Ryan. I'd like to talk to your husband, if I may.
Hello, Frank.
I didn't know you had company. But I suppose with Ed Coleridge and your father so close, the Coleridge kids could be considered, well, family?
So charming, so irresistible, so damn hot. So damn hot. A special Hot Guys of ABC Daytime. Catch fan-favorite episodes of All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital.
I'm much-needed eye candy.
Plus, you'll want to hear what they've got to say about women.
I prefer women asking me out.
But mostly, you're just going to want to watch.
Yeah. You're so bad. You have no idea.
The Hot Guys of ABC Daytime. Wednesday on ABC. Wednesday night starting at 8 on Soapnet.
There's a revolution in weight loss, and it begins with you.
Okay, here it goes. I lost 80 pounds. I'm much more outgoing and happy and ecstatic all the time. I'm the incredible shrinking woman.
Looking at myself in the mirror, just like from every angle.
This is me. We sent out cameras across the country and asked you to tell us your success stories in your words.
Thank you, Nutrisystem.
This is the new Nutrisystem. We've recruited top chefs to help remake and reinvent our foods. Foods so good, you'll rethink what it means to be on a diet. Call today and get your first 7 days free. That's 28 meals free. It's a weight loss revolution.
I've lost 101 pounds.
Never felt better in a black dress before. Nice job.
We're gonna have some fun now.
It's time to say hooray you. Get started today with your first 7 days free. It's our best food at our lowest price ever. The new Nutrisystem. Call 800-321-THIN or visit Nutrisystem.com.
Tuesday on an all-new View.
Hello, I'm Betty White. I'm 88 and a half.
Your favorite sassy lady from Hot in Cleveland and Hollywood's it girl, Betty White. Then on Wednesday, the trio of fabulous friends from the show, Valerie Bertinelli, Wendy Malick, and Jane Leeds. Next week on All New Views on ABC.
Dr. Coleridge, I can't think of a better place to spend the 15 minutes before lunch. The atmosphere is superb, the decor is indescribable, and the company is wonderful.
I agree.
You do, huh?
Yep.
Well, I'm afraid Faith Coleridge is getting so relaxed and self-assured that she's downright conceited.
No, I just meant you're wonderful, Pat.
Oh, well, now you gotta be clearer when you say important things like that.
Okay, I'll try to make myself more clear.
Well, you're just not the Faith Coleridge I used to know.
That's right. And I'm really glad.
As a matter of fact, so am I.
Oh. Pat, you're so different from most men I've known.
No, don't try and make me jealous.
I could make you jealous, huh?
Well, I think it's possible.
Just possible, Pat?
Maybe even probable.
Only maybe?
Okay, Buster, you take one more look at my girl and I'll turn you into Swiss cheese. Is that more what you had in mind?
Hey, Pat.
Huh?
You really think about me as your girl, huh?
My girl?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, you mean when I was talking to Buster over there? Well, what does he know?
No, really. I want to hear about this. Do you think about me as your girl?
I think of you as Ed Coleridge's girl.
Really? Are you serious? That's all?
Oh, come on. I think of you as the girl that I most would want to be with right at this moment. And as a person that I love.
Well, I guess that's something.
I thought it was a lot. Hey, come on and smile. That's better.
I don't think I like the way you got out of that, though, Pat Ryan.
Hey, what is this? Did you ask me down here to pick a quarrel? We're wasting precious time.
You're right.
Did anybody ever tell you you were a great kisser?
Why shouldn't I be a great kisser? I mean, I was voted most likely to succeed in high school, wasn't I?
Well, you're lucky you chose a career, because you would have made a lousy housekeeper.
This place isn't messy.
Well, it's not exactly neat.
What do you mean?
Well, the bedspread's all wrinkled.
That's because we're on it, dummy.
And there's a coffee ring on this table.
Well, that was left by a former occupant.
And you got papers all over the floor.
I have papers all over the floor. Where?
Well, I'm exaggerating, but you do have a letter on the floor.
I have a letter on the floor. Big deal.
Okay, I concede. You, are a great doctor and a wonderful housekeeper. I admit it, you're probably the most likely to succeed. I'm just jealous because you got the award instead of me.
Oh. Well, you know, you really don't have any reason to be jealous. I mean, what do you want? You were voted most popular?
They want everything.
Wait.
I'm tired of waiting.
No, just a minute. I want to see something.
Oh, now this is no time to tidy up.
No.
I wasn't serious before.
But, wait. This was not here when we came in.
It wasn't?
No.
What is it?
Ooh.
From anybody we know?
I don't know.
Do you know who sent it?
I have no idea. Pat, do you think somebody's out there now?
Well, There's one way to find out. Nope. Nobody here.
But somebody must have been here a little while ago. Do you think they heard us talking in there?
It's creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go back in. Well, I guess this is my competition.
Oh, Pat, don't say that.
It's funny competition, though. Tying her bonnet under her chin, she tied her yellow ringlets in. But not alone in the silken snare did she catch her lovely floating hair. For tying her bonnet under her chin, she tied a young man's heart within. Ooh, that's weird.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on Soapnet. Who's coming and who's going? Soapnet has a status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, just before he hosts the Academy Awards, critically acclaimed actor James Franco returns to wreak havoc in Port Charles.
I'm a whack job. Ask anyone.
Carrie Payton is now on staff at General Hospital as Dr. Terrell Jackson.
So it seems.
House hunter Suzanne Wang is Carol Chang, wedding planner.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And on One Life to Live, General Hospital's Ted King is moving to Landview.
Quick.
Keep up with the latest status updates on Soapnet.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson. Were you or a loved one diagnosed with lung cancer? If so, we urge you to call the number on your screen now for a free legal consultation. Some lung cancers, along with the other cancers listed on your screen, may be linked to asbestos exposure. Exposure to asbestos in mills, factories, or while working as a plumber, electrician, plasterer, maintenance worker, or janitor may have put you at risk. In addition, because asbestos was widely used on ships, those working in shipyards, including Navy veterans, may have also been exposed. Asbestos has been used in many commercial applications, including insulation, fireproof fabrics, automotive parts, building materials, and small kitchen appliances. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with lung cancer or another asbestos-related cancer, call now for a free legal consultation. You may be entitled to compensation. Call 1-800-849-6478. Again, that's 1-800-849-6478.
She's been a friend, the mother of your children, a soulmate. Isn't it time to let that special someone know exactly how you feel? Give her the gift she always wanted. Give her a polio vaccine.
It's perfect.
Whatever cause you're passionate about, give it as a gift at changingthepresent.org.
Bovow's revenge.
I figured out a way to make Warden Smith pay for what she's done.
On a relentless warden.
I will have my prisoner back.
Who will stop at nothing to get to hope.
Who's there?
Your wife's worst nightmare.
Watch Days of Our Lives, weeknights at 6 and 11 on Soapnet. People are talking about General Hospital. Cheryl Simpson posted on Facebook, "I am loving the secret between Brenda and Dante." Jessica Rigby adds, "This will be the big twister. Poor Sonny, poor Lulu." Kristen J. Pfluger wants to see Carly versus Brenda. Let the duel begin. But Megan Werner says, "No more secrets between Sonny and Brenda. They need a fresh start." And Pearl Ann Brown sums it up with, "Drama, drama, drama." People are talking about General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on Soapnet. Go to soapnet.com to sign up for the weekly Soapnet newsletter, the source for all the latest soap news. Enjoy a weekly email with links to photo galleries of your favorite stars, cast comings and goings, storyline sneak peeks, fun quizzes, and the scoop on special events. Sign up now at soapnet.com.
You're certainly looking very well, Councilman.
Thank you. I'm much better. How about yourself?
Ah, you don't know how good it feels to get out of that hospital.
Yes, I do, Nick. Yes, I do.
That's right. We do have a lot in common, don't we?
When did you get out of the hospital, Mr. Zaba?
About 20 minutes ago.
You don't waste any time, do you, Nick?
Well, I've got a lot of time to make up and a lot of things to do. Hey, so must you. You'll be taking office before you know it.
Well, we'll all have a lot to do.
I thought I'd see you after you left the hospital, but I wasn't expecting you quite this soon.
Uh-huh. Well, I always say that when there's business to be done, let nothing stand in the way.
I think Nick would like to see me alone.
Well, I've got to get back to the office anyway. I have some work to do. Frank, you will call me when you get the lists.
I sure will. Thank you, Jill. Delia?
Well, I guess little John is giving your mother gray hair. I'll go relieve her.
Yes, why don't you do that?
Oh, don't tire him out, Mr. Zaba.
Oh, no, I won't. It was very nice seeing you again, Mrs. Ryan.
Good seeing you.
Okay, Nick. Let's have it.
Well, Frank, I won't beat around the bush. I've got a deal pending, and I need some action on it.
What kind of deal?
Well, this holding company that's very close to my heart owns 5 buildings, which the hospital needs to put up residences for hospital personnel.
Could those 5 buildings possibly be the same ones the hospital tried to buy last spring?
Yes, Frank, that's right. And if I remember, since you were the one who helped organize the tenants to resist the sale then, I thought you might be the man to see now.
About what?
Well, Frank, those buildings are very old. Rotting floors, crumbling walls, peeling ceilings. You're doing the tenants a favor to get them out.
If the buildings are so bad, why haven't the people moved on their own accord?
Oh, Frankie, you know, people are creatures of habit. They've got to be told what's best for them. That's why we got government, huh? Well, what I'd like you to do is convince those tenants that it's in their best interests to leave.
What's in this for you?
Well, this company, which I have an interest in, stands to make a profit of about $250,000. 10% of which would be donated to you in a cash campaign contribution.
No thanks, Nick.
Oh, Frank, don't tell me the Ryans are so loaded that $25,000 wouldn't help pay a few campaign debts, huh?
My bills will get paid without bribes and promises and payoffs.
Oh, Frank, you got a good face.
Thanks, Nick. My mother seems to like it.
Yeah, it's the kind of face Americans love. I heard them talking. They got great plans for you. I mean, you'd just been elected to the city council, and now they're already talking about a possible congressional nomination for you. Yeah, they say the city council's only the beginning for Frank Ryan. They say Frank Ryan's got a brilliant future ahead of him. Now, the way I see it, a man like you wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize that.
Nick, we have nothing more to talk about.
And neither would I. I mean, the higher you go, the more useful you become to me.
Nick, I don't want to have to order you to leave this house.
Frank, any transaction between you and me would be strictly confidential. I need your help.
Sorry, Nick. Would you like to leave now?
All right, let me put it this way. I'm not asking you to do me this favor, I'm telling you. Otherwise, I have information that will blow your political career right out of the water. Now, what's it gonna be?
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on Soapnet.